Okay, so today we learn one of the most famous theorem in the existence. We learn about Pythagoras, and this theorem applicable to one type of triangles. What type of triangles? Right angle triangle. So Pythagoras theorem is applicable only to right angle triangle. So if we have triangle with a right angle, we show right angle drawing like this. So it's 90 degrees. And we name sides. C, the longest side, it also has special name called hypotenuse. And those sides doesn't have special name, just shortest sides. And let's denote them as A, one side A, one side B. And Pythagoras theorem states that for right angle triangle, A squared plus B squared equals C squared. So if you square each of the shortest sides, we add those squares, we will get the square of the hypotenuse of the longest side. And this theorem applicable only and only to right angle triangle. So if triangle is not right angled, that will not hold. So we can decide if the triangle right angle or not, try and apply Pythagoras. Yes?
Why are we trying to find C though?
We're not necessarily trying to find C. It's relation connecting length of these two shortest sides and the longest side, which is opposite to the right angle. This relation connecting them. And we will be in some questions when we will know A and B shortest sides, we will be able to find the longest side. In some other equations, we will know longest side and one of the shortest sides, we will be able to find another shortest side. So, let's consider a couple examples to check if triangle is right angle. For example, let's say we have triangle with the sides 6, 7, and 10. Will it be right angle triangle? How we can check it?
No.
We take shortest sides, 6, we square it, plus another shortest side. So we choose two sides that are shorter. 6 squared plus 7 squared, which is 36 plus 49, so equals 85.
So it's 9.
And the longest side 10 squared equals 100. So 185 does not equal 100. What conclusion we can make?
It's not right angle.
It's not right angle. Now let's try another triangle with the sides 5, 12, and 13.
No.
Let's check. Don't guess. Check. 5 squared plus 12 squared equals 25 plus 144 equals 169. And 13 squared equals 169.
It's right.
They equal. It is right angle. Yes. So in this way we can find is triangle right angled or not.
Wait, how do you get 13 squared? What's the 13?
What do you mean? How I got 13 square? I multiply 13 by 13.
No, I mean like, to get the 169, like, oh, that's the answer. Sorry, yeah. Never mind.
Okay, now let's use Pythagoras theorem to find hypotenuse, find longest side. For example, we have that sides, shortest sides given are equal. Shortest sides are 15 and 20. what is the longest side. What we need to do is
15 squared plus 20 squared.
we need to do, so we're looking for c squared equal 15 squared plus 20 squared equal 225 plus 400 equal 625. Have you found the length of the longest side?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not yet, we have found square.
Wait, y plus
Oh, yeah,
400?
you have to square root.
20 squared
Oh.
is 400. So we need to take c will be equal square root of 625 and will be equal 25. And will be equal 25. So longest side is 25. Makes sense?
Yep.
Now, if we have, as a result, will not get very nice number. For example, we have the shortest sides are, let's say, sides are 3 and 5. Shortest sides are 3 and 5. What will be c? So c squared equal 3 squared plus 5 squared equals 9 plus 25 equals 34. So what c equal? What c equal?
34.
Square root of
Wait,
30.
What?
c squared
Oh.
equals 34.
Five.
Then c will be square root of 34.
Do you want
Now,
to find the square root?
5.830951.
if question, sorry, 5.83 approximately equal 5.83. Now, question, if question asks, find exact value, how you give your answer? If question asks, find the hypotenuse, we did give exact value. Yes, sir?
You leave it as square root.
We'll leave it as a square root. This is exact. This is exact length of the hypotenuse. If question asks, give your answer correct to 2 decimal places, you put this in your calculator, and that will be answer 5.83.
How do you find out like a short side?
We come into that.
Algebra.
Makes sense
Yeah.
with the finding of the longest side. Let's have a look how we can find the shortest side. If we just need to rearrange that expression. If we have a squared plus b squared equals c squared, then we won't find a. What a squared will be equal from
C
here?
squared minus b squared.
C squared minus b squared. Then we need to do subtraction. C squared minus b squared. So let's say we have that, we know longest side is 26. And we have one shortest side is 10. What will be the other shortest side? We use this formula, so we do c squared with a squared equal 26 squared minus 10 squared. And that will be equal 144. No, not 144, sorry.
510.
Huh?
510.
436, isn't it?
No, no, 510.
576.
570.
Hmm? 476.
Is it?
Isn't it 436?
What? It's 5.
670.
It's
It's 576.
That's what I got. So
576?
Yeah.
Okay, 576.
676. 676.
Oh, minus
Wait,
100.
what?
No, it's not 676.
It's minus
definitely.
576.
576.
I'm so confused.
You do 26 squared and minus 10 squared on your
Oh, yeah,
calculator.
Minus 100.
Now, we need, have you solved the problem? Not yet, we have found a squared. How we find a?
Square root.
Square root of 576, which will be equal 24.
Yeah.
Square root of 576 will be equal
How do you
24.
do it so fast?
Say A equals 24.
I'll tell you some secret for this particular case. How I did very quickly in this case, I will explain you in a minute. Does everyone understand how we find shortest side?
Yeah.
Now, how I found this answer very quickly? Because there are such thing called Pythagorean triples. Pythagorean triples are three numbers which satisfy Pythagorean theorem. So if you check, for example, numbers 3, 4, and 5, this is Pythagorean triple. That means 3 squared plus 4 squared will be equal 5 squared. So those sides will make right angle triangle. But if you double those numbers, for example, 6, 8, 10, they will be right angle triangle as well. If you triple them, you'll get 9, 12, 15, still will be right angle triangle satisfied. And there are quite a few different Pythagorean triples. Another Pythagorean triple is 5, 12, 13. 5 squared plus 12 squared equals 13 squared.
Going forever and always.
Yeah, it will be going forever.
Oh,
Now,
which is
the
what
next
we do.
one will be 10, 24, and 26 in this series if you double that. That's how I so quickly knew that it's 24. Because if they are 26 and 10, this has to be 24.
Oh.
That's how I so quickly give you answer 24. There are other Pythagorean triples. You will practice with them more next year. Okay, that's all for today. Like, subscribe, and donate to help Ukraine
Yeah.
to fight Russian fascists.